second month in 2021 brings more events in aerospace to look forward to. My name is Declan, and this is Space Events. Starting with Starship today, Starship SN9's high-altitude flight test is estimated to take off on February 2nd due to TFRs and road closures. The February 2nd window is from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with backup opportunities on the 3rd and 4th of February. Of course, these times can change because it is a test program, and also they could add more TFRs and road closures if needed. Some information about this test is that it is SpaceX's next-generation Starship vehicle that they are developing in Boca Chica, Texas. Starship SN9 will take off from suborbital Launchpad 2 at Boca Chica next to its sister Starship SN10 that was wheeled out to Launchpad 1 on January 29th. This flight will be to 10 kilometers, turning off one Raptor engine at a time in a sequence to gather data. SN9 will perform a belly flop maneuver to then perform a controlled aerodynamic descent to head towards the landing pad. To fix the header tank pressure issue that led to the downfall of SN8's flight, they will use helium to pressure the tanks as a temporary solution. This high altitude flight test has been delayed from the 28th and 29th of January due to problems gaining FAA approval to fly. January 28th's attempt was turned into a wet dress rehearsal. Starship SN10 was wheeled out to the Launchpad 1 on January 29th. So after SN9's test flight, SN10 will receive a cryo test, and then its 3 Raptor engines to possibly perform another high-altitude flight test, but nothing has been confirmed yet. For SpaceX's commercial Falcon 9 missions, Starlink 17 Launch 18 will launch from Launch Complex 39A in Kennedy Space Center in Florida to add approximately 60 satellites to SpaceX's rapidly growing, low-latency, high-speed internet satellite constellation in low Earth orbit. This will be on top of SpaceX's workhorse Falcon 9, and the booster will land downrange on the drone ship. Just read the instructions. And that's not all the Starlink launches this month. Starlink 18 Launch 19 will launch from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida to add another approximately 60 satellites into low Earth orbit. The booster will land downrange on the drone ship. Of course, they still love you. There could be an additional 2 or 3 Starlink missions this month, but nothing has been confirmed yet. NASA's new rover Perseverance and helicopter Ingenuity will land on Mars on February 18th. Perseverance is the first NASA rover to be specifically made to look for life. Perseverance launched on top of a ULA rocket on July 30th, 2020. On February 18th, Perseverance will enter the Martian atmosphere going around 12,000 miles per hour, held within a heat shield and a back shell. Once entered and going around 940 miles per hour, a large parachute will deploy, slowing the system down to 360 miles per hour. While going around 360 miles per hour, the heat shield will separate. When it has slowed to 200 miles per hour and about 13 miles in altitude, the sky crane and the rover will deploy from the back shell. This sky crane will carry Perseverance to its exact landing spot, which has not been previously decided, which I find really interesting, by the way. While it is under powered flight from the sky crane, it is using terrain relative navigation technology to find a safe landing spot within the very dangerous Jezero crater. Once above the landing spot and going around 1 mile per hour, the sky crane will softly lower Perseverance and Ingenuity to the surface of the Jezero crater and fly away. Like past rovers, this will transcend our knowledge of habitability and Mars itself. On February 20th, NG-15 will launch on top of an Antares rocket from Northrop Grumman. This will launch a Cygnus cargo spacecraft to the International Space Station for its 15th operational mission. Antares will be in the 230 configuration with 2 RD-181 engines on the first stage. This launch will go to low Earth orbit in the International Space Station from Pad 0A at Wallops Island, Virginia. Now it's on to our favorite segment, Moon Time. The new moon for the month of February in the year 2021 is on the 11th, with the full moon wrapping up the month on the 27th. Thank you everyone for watching this month's edition of Space Events. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.